Good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Joseph Pisano from MuseTech.net, and today we're going to be doing another iPad music application review. This application that we're looking at today is entitled LineSpace. LineSpace is basically a music application that allows you to name the notes of the treble and bass clef, the lines or the spaces, through a really cool asteroid type style of game. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so that you can see this. This is the opening screen on here, and it basically gives us the scores that we get for doing the right things and doing the wrong things as well, and allows us to set the difficulty. Across the bottom here you have a miniaturized keyboard, and sometimes you'll find that, especially as I'm working around this microphone and the camera for this, that you have to get your finger right on these notes or you may actually hit the wrong ones. But if you're not dealing with all this equipment, it's a little bit easier to go ahead and hit the right notes. So basically this is a game in where it basically will score how you're doing. It gives you 3 minutes to fight off the asteroids, and if you successfully do that, it will enter your score in, and it will keep the highest score in here. So as you play this, there's a lot of incentive to come back to get better at this. It's a really, really cool game for young folks. Across the top here we have the difficulty line. One asteroid at a time, or one note at a time, 2 asteroids at a time, or 2 notes, or 3, and then we can choose to have the accidentals on and off. So I'm going to go ahead and start out on basic mode here, and we're just going to go ahead and hit start and see how this game works. Alright, so the asteroids are coming in. Treble, clef. Here's the Earth that we're trying to save, so I'm going to go ahead and save it a little bit. Hit a D, another D, and if you notice, the sound of the note that we play is accurate. So here's an A. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the wrong note. You can hear that. I'm going to hit it again. Another wrong note. So it's basically coming in, and I'm just going to go ahead for fun and let this hit the Earth here and see what happens. We're going to lose some points. Going to catch up a little bit. Now we're going to pause and we're going to change some things up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and add to the difficulty by choosing accidentals. Resume. Now they don't always come in that way, but you'll see more and more of them coming. Hopefully we'll get one here in a couple seconds. I'm not seeing any yet. It's okay. You can hear the notes changing. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's pause. Let's go back to the main menu. Play right hand. We'll leave the accidentals in and we'll go to 2 notes or 2 asteroids at the same time and see what happens here. Okay, so I have 2 coming in. I have the option of doing them individually, or I can do them at the same time and get a double score, which is very, very cool. And if I wasn't working around this, you'd be able to do this with one hand. Again, you can do them one at a time as well. Alright, let's switch this out. Let's go back to the main menu. And let's take a look at the bass clef. Alright, so go ahead and choose this. See what happens now. Start it up. So now we're on the bass clef. If you notice, the middle C is here now. So that's a D coming in. Ah, finally, we get an accidental coming in. So if I press the wrong note, it's going to subtract points until I get the right note on there. So a very, very, very cool and interesting game that we have. Let's go back to the main menu here. LineSpace is one of these games that that the young students, people early learning this type of musical information, are going to find extremely attractive and want to come back and play this. This is a great application for those of you that are teaching this material at an early level, or even at a moderate level, or I hate to say it, even if you're an older person that's young at heart, that didn't learn these things, you're going to like to play this game. It's very interactive. It's a lot of fun. The high scoring ability on here, the doubling up, those type of things. Kids like to play these type of things right now. Overall, it's a greatly done program. I would definitely recommend this if you have an iPad in your classroom or if you have an iPad classroom. This is great for the music room. Again, this is LineSpace from Cobalt Logic, and it's $4.99. My name is Dr. Joseph Pisano from MuseTech.net, and I hope to catch you at our next iPad music application review.